welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Taylor, and in today's video I'm gonna go get my eyebrows laminated for the very first time. If you don't know what a brow lamination is, it is basically like an eyelash perm but for your eyebrows. It basically relaxes the root of your hair follicles to allow them to stand directly upwards and give you that very full, beautiful, fluffy brow look that we are seeing all over social media at the moment. But if this treatment works well on my eyebrows, this is going to be life-changing because my eyebrows are thick, they're coarse, they're long, and they are wavy. So they basically live their whole separate life because even if I use a strong eyebrow pomade, they will still not stay in place. But before I head to my appointment, I will show you what they're looking like currently. This is what my eyebrows are looking like with no makeup on. So obviously I have had my eyebrows microbladed. This is what they're looking like. So this is the before. And let's head to the appointment now and see how it all goes. Wish me luck. Hey guys, so I'm just hopping on here to do a quick little voiceover to explain the whole process of this treatment. But first, I thought I would just run you through what a brow lamination is, but it basically is just a cosmetic procedure that helps shape and set your brows into your desired style. But that is it, so let's move on to the general steps involved in this process. The process typically starts with a consultation where you discuss your desired brow shape and style. And the next step is cleansing, which is basically cleaning your eyebrows to remove any makeup, oil, debris, and just ensuring you have a clean surface for the procedure. And next is the application of the lifting cream. So a lifting cream or solution is applied to the brows, and this solution will help soften the hair and make it more malleable for shaping. And then cling wrap is applied to the eyebrows, which is designed to speed up the process of the brow lift by trapping in the heat and therefore speeding up the processing time. And then every once in a while the glare wrap will be removed and the esthetician will shape your eyebrows using a brush or a comb to lift and set the hairs in the desired direction. And this is when you achieve the laminated look. And the next step is the neutralizing cream. So a neutralizing solution will be applied to set the brows in their new shape. This step is very crucial in maintaining the desired style. The neutralizing cream is now removed just using some cotton pads, and now we move on to the sculpting and the cleaning up of the brows. But before we moved on to that, she first showed me what my brows were looking like currently, and as you can tell from my face, I absolutely loved how they were looking so far. We then began to clean up my eyebrows just using some tweezers, as I'm currently on some acne medication at the moment, so she thought that waxing my eyebrows will probably be a little bit too intense for my skin at the moment. And then the next step is optional, and this is hybrid dye. So in some brow lamination processes, they do include dye because it does add some color and depth to the brows. So if you are opting for dye, this step is performed after the neutralizing cream. As you can see, before she starts dyeing my eyebrows, she does start out by mapping my eyebrows just to create the perfect shape. And the dye that she used was from the brand called Hybrid Brows on Instagram. And once she finished dyeing my eyebrows, she did end up waxing the middle part of my eyebrows just to clean up that section. And the last and final step is the nourishing serum. So to maintain the health and the appearance of your brows, a nourishing serum or oil will be applied to keep the hairs hydrated and conditioned. And in terms of the length of this treatment, this process does typically take around 30 to 45 minutes. She then applied a little bit of concealer just to make the eyebrows pop even more. And here is the final result. As you can tell, I'm very, very happy with how they turned out, and I definitely will be booking in for my second session in 8 weeks' time. Hey guys, so I've just gotten back from my brow lamination appointment, and I wanted to jump on here and show you what the final product looks like. So this is what they're looking like. They're very bold, very dark, but that is because she also did a tint as well as a lamination. But overall, I'm so happy with how they turned out. I'm actually obsessed with the result, but I will pop up on the screen now a before and after photo for you guys so you can see the clear comparison between the two. But I will also pop a screenshot of the Instagram account I went to, but I also will put her Instagram link as well as her website information down in the description box below. So if you are from Christchurch and you have been looking for a place to get your brows laminated, then go check her out. But anyway, that is all for now, so I'll see you guys all soon. Hey guys, so it is now Friday and I'm coming to you from the bathroom because it has been over 24 hours now and it is time to wet my eyebrows for the very first time. So I thought I might as well get my first reaction in doing that, as well as applying makeup for the very first time on them. So let's start off by washing my face. I am also hoping in washing my face, it may mean that some of the dye from my eyebrows might come out and fade a little bit, because I do find them quite dark at the moment, darker than I would usually have them. I'm gonna wash my cleanser off now and we'll start the makeup process. Before I start on the makeup, I am going to brush all of my hairs directly up because the lady said to do that the moment you wet them for the very first time. As you can see, they are going up, but not particularly directly up. But the brow lady did say I probably won't get the full effect until I do 2 full sessions. So in 8 weeks time, I've booked in to go back to get my second session. But typically people would get the full effect after their first session, but because I have very thick, coarse eyebrows, she said it probably would take a couple to get them all fully trained. But that is them brushed up as much as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna start my makeup and then I'll come back to you when it's time to do the brows. The makeup is now complete, minus the mascara. But if you have watched last week's video, which I'll pop up here, then you will know why I haven't got any mascara on. But if you haven't watched that yet, then I'll pop it down in the description box for you to check that out after this video. But anyway, let's do the clear brow gel on my brows for the very first time. So I am just using the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix in clear, and it looks like this. I bought this a couple weeks ago now and I'm actually really liking it, but let's see how it goes with my freshly laminated brows. Holy moly, guys. I look a little bit crazy because the brows are very dark still, but you can definitely tell I've had a brow lamination because no way in hell my brows would stay up like this, even when I use brow gel. I'm gonna pop away for just 1 second so I can get up nice and close to the mirror and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, so I've done now sticking the brows directly up, so I thought I would show you what they look like now, but this is what they're looking like. Love. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the edges now. Okay, so that is all the edges cleaned up now. I've basically just put it back into place in line with my microbladed eyebrows, but I'm very happy with the result. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you now and I will check back in with you tomorrow where I'll do a little sit down discussion covering every single detail in terms of a brow lamination. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it has now been 1 week since getting my eyebrows laminated and I wanted to sit down and have a wee discussion with you all in terms of how long the results will last for, as well as the cost, my thoughts, pre-care, aftercare, and the big thing, whether I will do this treatment again. So let's just jump straight into it. So the first thing I wanted to cover is how long the results should last for. So a brow lamination should last up to 6 weeks. However, this will depend on the individual's hair growth as well as how good they follow the aftercare instructions. But in saying that, obviously eyebrow hairs will fall out and new hairs will come through, and that will just mean that the eyebrow lamination effect will begin to diminish. However, to maintain this look, you will need to book in an appointment every 4 to 6 weeks. And the next thing I wanted to go through is just my thoughts on it all. So I really like the result of this brow lamination. It has meant that I'm able to style my eyebrows exactly how I want, and I also know that they're gonna stay wherever I put them. However, the one negative thing is that because I was going into this treatment with very thick, coarse and wavy hair, the lady did say it would take 2 sessions to get the full brow lamination effect. So if you have eyebrow hairs like me that are thick, coarse and wavy, just take this into consideration. You probably won't get the full effect you're after the first session. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is the cost. So I got a brow lamination, a sculpt, and a dye, and this cost $100 at the place that I went to. However, she did also offer just a brow lamination, which was $79. When comparing this to other places in Christchurch that also do a brow lamination, $100 did come out on average, so you're paying anywhere from $77 to $155 in Christchurch, and this will really depend on whether you're just getting a brow lamination or if you're also getting a tidy up and either a tint or a dye. So that is what you would expect to be paying in Christchurch or probably anywhere else in New Zealand for a brow lamination. And the next thing I want to discuss is the pre-care and the aftercare. And the pre-care is pretty simple. Just turn up to the appointment with no makeup on your eyebrows or around your eyebrows. And then when it comes to aftercare, this is very important when it comes to a brow lamination. So let me run you through all of the aftercare instructions that I was provided with. And the first point is keep your brows dry for 24 hours and minimal water for 48 hours. And then use your aftercare oil daily. So she provided me just with a little thing of oil to take home with me, and she just said to pop this on your eyebrows every single night. However, once I ran out of this, she did say I could just use hair oil or castor oil. And then do not apply makeup or undertake further eye treatments for at least 24 hours after your treatment. And then avoid swimming, sauna, working out for 24 to 48 hours. Do not allow prolonged exposure to direct sunlight or heat. Do not apply retina, AHA or exfoliants around the brow area for 72 hours on either side of the treatment. No self-tanning product should be used on the face or 1 week prior to 48 hours after treatment. And use a hair mask on the brows for 10 minutes once a week. So this was another thing she did provide for me to take home, and yeah, she just said brush through the eyebrows once a week and leave it for 10 minutes. And then the next one is after the first 24 hours, wet your brows, brush into place with a spoolie and let the hairs set in place. And then the last and final one is use a brow product after the first 2 or 3 weeks to extend the life of your brow lamination. And in terms of that, they just mean a clear gel or a pomade. And the last and final thing I wanted to run through is whether I will be doing this treatment again. And yes, I will. I absolutely love the results, so I will be booking in another brow lamination session. However, one thing I would note is I will be doing my tinting, my waxing and my plucking of my eyebrows just at home, just to save a little bit of money, because a brow lamination is not the cheapest treatment to do. But yeah, overall, yes, I will be doing it again. And that is everything I wanted to cover in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if I have missed anything or if you have any questions, then please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, then you might also like my video that I did on my eyebrow microblading and my lip blushing. So I'll pop that video down in the description box below if you want to go check that out now. But that's all for today. Bye guys!